Can you burn fat and build muscle at the same time? Yes? No? Maybe? Watch this video and find out. Let's dive in. What's up guys, it's Philip here. Today we are talking about the concept of can you build muscle and burn fat at the same time. And trust me, I've been in your shoes before. I've been fat, I've been skinny fat, and I've been fit. And from my experience, I know what works, and also from my clients' experience, I also know what works as well. So I'm going to break this down into three categories, and every person on this planet falls under one of these three categories, and I'll explain to you exactly what you need to do and what you can do and what you can expect to achieve in every different category. So let's start with the first one. The first one are the teenager males. So if you are 13, 14, 15, all the way up to, I don't know, 21, 2, 3, some guys never get out of puberty, so but the thing is, if you are in this category, you are my friend, you are sitting on a pot of gold, because you are your body is primed for recomposition, and it's like you only need like 12 to 20 weeks to really change your physique, because if you start putting in work by resistance training, you start eating more protein and you go into a small caloric deficit, you will be able to burn fat and build muscle at the same time. And this concept also applied to people that took a break from training but I'm not talking about 2 weeks break or 2 months break, I'm talking about 2 years break of training, and your body is primed to change and adapt faster and more efficient to resistance training when you don't have the experience. And that's like pot of gold for you guys, because as I said, it only takes like 12 to 20 weeks to really see the results and change. And as I said, eat a lot of protein, be in a small caloric deficit, and train harder than last time every workout session, and you will basically burn fat and build muscle at the same time. To be in a caloric deficit, what you need to do, you have your basal metabolic rate. That is the number of calories your body needs in order just to function properly. And then you have your TDEE, your total daily energy expenditure. So when you are walking, cooking dinner, washing your teeth, you burn calories, obviously. When you add those two numbers up together, you get a certain number of calories. That number of calories is your maintenance number of calories. If you eat that same level of calories, that same number, you won't change. If you eat less, you will lose weight. If you eat more, you will gain weight. But since you are training and you are eating a lot of protein, and the protein is a building block of our muscles, so what that pretty much means is that you will eat at a maintenance, but you will do resistance training, and you will eat a lot of protein on top of that, so you will have you will be building muscle, but you will be in a small caloric deficit and you will be burning fat. And that is exactly what you want to do. All right, the category number 2 are the male guys that are 23, 4 and older, and basically guys that have a certain experience in resistance training, in training in general. And sorry my friend, but you are a pure mortal. But here's something that you can do. Let's think about it. Who are the people that make money by building muscle? Yeah, that's the question. So who are the people that make money by building muscle? Let's think about it. Bodybuilders. Yeah, they do that thing for a living. And if you're an athlete, if you want to get your physique looking better, if you want to get better in sports, you need to put on muscle mass. And this concept applies to everything you do in life. When you want to achieve something or do something, you look at what the best people in the world are doing. And basically the best guys in building muscles are bodybuilders. And what do bodybuilders do? Well, they go they take their year and they go 8 months, they are bulking up, they are trying to get bigger and bigger, and then they take like 3 to 4 months to cut down and strip the fat. And basically, that's something you want to do. But the thing is, if we just simply use logic and common sense, we can look at the timelines. To build muscle, you need a lot of energy, a lot of hard work, and a lot of time. To burn fat, you need shorter period of time, and you need to be in a caloric deficit. What's easier and what's faster? Obviously, the answer is to go in a caloric deficit, lose the fat, strip the weight, strip the unnecessary weight, and then start training. So, my advice for you would be to just go in a caloric deficit, try to lose as much fat as you can, and start training hard. Start resistance training or start training in general harder. And why is that? It's easier to lose fat and it's much faster result. And when you see results, it becomes much easier mentally for you. And basically, I want you to go in a caloric deficit, lose the fat, and then start the process of main gaining. Yes, main gaining is to stay at the same level that you are, but getting a bit better each day. That means to be in a small caloric surplus. That surplus can be anywhere from like 10, 20, 30, all the way up to like 200 calories. But you can do the mirror check. If you're looking fat in the mirror, you should lean down a bit. If you're looking good, nice, lean, you can go up a bit with the calories. It's basically like a concept where you are going up and down, up and down, up and down. And yeah, the bodybuilders, they do the extreme thing. They go for like, they get super fat and bulky and then they have to lean down, and that's not very healthy for you as a regular. And we as athletes, we want to be at a certain level all the time. We don't want to go up and down. And yeah, I think the best plan for you, if you are a part of this category, you should cut down the fat and start building on muscles and start main gaining. And if you get a little bit fatter, bulkier, puffier, then just lean down a bit and then gradually build that wall brick by brick by brick, as Will Smith said.
Brick by brick, building a wall that no one could break.
By the way, if this video is helpful so far, please give it a like. Let's go. Category number 3 are the ladies. All right, the ladies.
Obviously, I'm not a lady.
But one thing I can tell you is at about 14 years old, 13, 14, 15, even 12, girls, they get their first periods. And I'm not a weird guy on the YouTube talking about girls' periods, but certain things will change in your body and your hormone levels will change up. If you're a lady, that's why I wanted to highlight this part. So if you're a lady, certain hormonal imbalances can really affect you, and I don't want them affecting you. And the thing is, the same advice applies to you as well. So if you don't have any training experience, great, you can do the recomp. If you do have training experience, you need to go on a cut and bulk and main gain. But always be aware that certain hormonal changes can affect you more than the guy, and always have that in mind. Alright guys, hopefully I left you better than I found you, and hopefully you learned something. And if you need any help, don't hesitate to contact me. You can go in the description box down below, write down a comment, a question if you have. And thanks for watching. See you at the next video. Take care. Bye bye.